Welcome Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This is your new moon reading in the sign of Scorpio. The new moon is going to be on November the 15th, 2020 at 12 a.m. 12:07 a.m. to be precise. So let's see what your angels and your spirit guides want to tell you and communicate with you today. Beloved beings of love and light, what would you like the fire signs to know about the new moon? What blessings are coming to them? What do they need to know about? Are there any pending issues that they need to work on in order to receive any new blessings? I feel like this one wants to pop out, Aries and Leo and Sagittarius. So let's see. I feel like this one wants to go up there. So we're going to do a 4-card spread. All right, fire signs, let's see what the angels have to tell us today. Wow. I feel like there's a lot going on for you guys. The fire signs have not had it easy. I feel like the overall energy is letting us know for the fire signs. And I'm an Aries, by the way. So this this reading also applies to me, guys. We're in this together. I feel that for the fire signs, you know, this year has been hard, and I'm sure, it's been hard for everybody. But the shadow side, the overall energy is that you feel scared. You feel fearful for what's lurking in the corner. Do you see this guy? This could be somebody at your work or your environment that comes into the picture and where you just feel a dread. You don't want this person to be around you, or you don't want this particular situation to continue. But the shadow side is more about a person, a situation that involves two people, as we see here, and they are not happy. You know, they're fearful. They're not having a good time. They find themselves trapped. They find themselves manipulated. They find themselves like they can't really come out of this phase or area in their life. They feel suppressed. But there is like a light at the end of the tunnel. So whoever this person is, they might be manipulating you in some way, or it could also be that you are doing things in your life that ultimately are leading you to feel suppressed and to make no movement. This involves you and the other person. This is not all just on them. This has to do with the relationships. I feel like a lot of messages are coming through for you, fire signs, in regards to this card here. So let's take a little breather and allow these messages to come through. I feel like for a lot of you, you feel like there's no end to this cave that you feel that you're stuck in. You feel you have put yourself in a certain situation or environment that you don't feel comfortable with, that you don't feel accustomed to, and where you feel trapped with no end in sight. And you do know that there's light at the end of the tunnel, but there's just something there. There's something in the way that is not allowing you to see, or I hear foreseeing the future. There's like no vision. You might feel blocked. There's a group of you where you feel blocked. And you feel like you might not ever be able to get out of this phase in your life. There's also, for some of you, there might be a person that you feel is the key to allowing you to get out of here. It could also be confronting your fears or your addictions or habits that you have, but it involves other people. It's not just you. The shadow side involves other people in our lives. It also involves other people that mirror our shadow side, that mirror those things about us that we do not like, that we do not feel comfortable with, or that mirror deep-seated fears within us that we need to confront, and they act those out for us, or they behave a certain way that we do not allow ourselves to behave. This could also be a person who is very manipulative, very cunning, and they're out for themselves. They're not out for you. You know, they have their own hidden agenda. And whatever it is that you're stuck in, or whatever it is that you're doing, fire signs, it's not good for you. But you are keeping yourself there because you feel you can't come out. You're scared to get past this. You see this shadow figure? You're scared to get past this issue or this circumstance that you're having with these group of people or a particular person in your life. You're scared to confront them. You rather turn a blind eye. I'm hearing some of you want to turn a blind eye to it. And meanwhile, it's just brewing, in the background. And just, when you cook a meal, if you let it keep on brewing, eventually it'll burn and it'll burn your house down. And of course, you don't want that. So this is the overall message. So in your past, you were very happy. You felt like you had everything that you wanted. You had the house or the apartment or the living environment that was conduit to making your dreams come true. Or you've been wanting this in the past too. This is what you want. You want the 10 of Cups. You want ultimate happiness. You want the family. You want the friends. You want the house. You want to be emotionally satisfied and happy. But you haven't felt like this in a very long time. These two energies are so different. You're not getting what you want. But in order for you to get what you want, you got the Eight of Cups. You gotta leave behind what no longer serves you. And it's hard for you to leave because you felt like you worked so hard on this. You worked so hard on it. And that's why you're not able to leave it. I hear some of you don't want to leave. You feel like you worked hard for it and you deserve it. You deserve this dream to come true, or you deserve that relationship to be good or work out. But what I'm being told is it's not that relationship that's causing you this unhappiness, or it's not that circumstance that you want that is causing you so much unhappiness. And you're not wrong in wanting this. You can definitely go for it. But what you think isn't. That's not, it's not for you. You need to let it go. You need to leave it behind. There's better things on the horizon for you. There's promises for you in the horizon, in the future. And here, look, the new moon is right here. Your guides are building the way. They're opening the road for you. I hear for some of you, it's already opened. You haven't missed your boat. You think you missed it. You haven't. It's coming, but you gotta let go of these cups. You gotta let go of this either relationship or goal that you had that you worked so hard on. And that pathway is not going to lead you to where you want to go, or you feel you need to go. And you feel like you can only have it if you take this one certain route, or you are with this one certain relationship, or you stick to this one thing that's just making you so unhappy. And I feel like I see there's multiple roads. There's not just one straight and narrow road, which is the one that you're on right now, that path. I just see a lot of darkness ahead of you, and I see a lot of, like in the desert, there's those bushes that are dry, the tumbleweeds. I see a lot of tumbleweeds on the way. If you keep this course, you're gonna get a lot more of that if you don't let go of it. I feel like you just need to let it drop. When you drop a pen, you just let it go. Let it go, let it dissolve. See it in your past and move forward in the future. Choose a different direction, and you will still get this. Even for some of you, if a relationship is not working now, it doesn't mean that it will not work in the future. But definitely there needs to be change. Whatever toxic environment is occurring in your life, or toxic situation or relationship, you need to let go of that in order for the energy to refresh itself or to renew itself, if it's meant for you. Please excuse the noise. We do have children here in the house, so sometimes they're a little noisy. And let's see this. Justice. Balance is coming your way. On this new moon, the universe is going to balance this out for you. Sometimes when justice happens, shocking moments occur, or the verdict is not the one that we may want. That's what I'm hearing. You might not get what you want, that one particular thing that you want, in order to gain the other. But however this is going to play out for you, you'll ultimately find balance in your life. And we need to work on our emotional balance and creating harmony in our life in order to get this, in order to be in the vibration of this. If all day you're in the vibration of this, you know, the scale goes down. You know, the scale towards what you want right here goes down, and you get more of that. So you need to get rid of this, you know, let it go. And you will get what you want. And you can go towards it. You are in the clear to do it and to move forward. Let's see, Aries. I just feel really interested in finding out, like, yeah, you need to, you'll get what you want. You want to have a comfortable and happy life. Some of you want to be in the right career that will bring more abundance in your life. You will get this, but you need to let go of this toxic energy. You need to choose your words. You see, you need to let it go. You need to let this go. It's the end. Use your intuition. Speak up. If you need to do some research, do so and let it go. Stop dwelling on it. You're in your head too much. Oops. My goodness. Yeah, you need to destroy it. You see, you need to make a choice. You need to destroy it. I even saw a death card in here. What I'm hearing is you need to allow the universe to do this rebirth for you. You need to let it. You're kicking and screaming right now. You're not allowing it to do this for you, and you need to trust in the universe to destroy what you no longer need. You know, you can't keep on beating a dead carcass, right? Sometimes they say that. You can't. If you keep on beating a pound of meat, ultimately there's not going to be any meat left there for you to cook. You know? So you gotta let it go. And you know what it is. I'm being told you know what this is. Pray about it, on how you're gonna let it go. Well, thank you, fire signs, for joining me today. Welcome, earth signs. My name is Elizabeth Silverwillow, and this is your new moon reading in Scorpio. This reading is for the signs Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. We have some very big key player planets taking a whole lot of action for you right now. So let's see what the angels have in store for you, what messages they want you to know. What is this new moon bringing for you? My goodness, earth signs, you guys are hard workers. You've been working really hard on your goals, on your relationships. Some of you guys have been working really hard on yourselves. You know, I hear that some of you guys have really taken a beating, you know, like to confront things that you didn't want to deal with, you know, that you kind of brushed aside, even things about yourselves that you didn't want to look into, or you were afraid to admit, you know, because you're so careful about every move that you make. You're so thoughtful about it that you don't like to admit when you made a mistake or where you could have made the wrong choice. And we really, you know, we really need you in the collective. We really need you. taking action for all of us, planning, helping. When you're in your centered earth signs, you guys really make things, you know, work. You really make things concrete here in the world for us. So let's see what the angels want to let you know. Oops. Don't judge, earth signs. Don't judge. This ring is not fitting. But it is beautiful. So, I know it's going to bother you guys. I'll respect you, earth signs. So let's put it right here, right? Ooh. Goodness me. The angels really want to talk to you guys. All right. Let's see what they want to tell you. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, one more. This one goes on top. This one, and then this. And we're going to do 4 cards for you. Past, present, future, overall energy. Then we turn this around to find out a little bit more. Guys, I don't do upside down readings. I don't do reverse. I don't believe in them. Let's see. Okay, so the overall message is the 4 of Swords. Looking at the whole reading, guys, you guys have really been taking actions, like I said, towards your goal. But there's something going on. There's some shenanigans going on, Capricorn. I just want to be honest with you. And let's dive a little further into the reading, okay? So we could find out. So I'm being told by your guides, you're given the 4 of Swords. This could either mean that some of you guys have been laid off, okay? Or some of you guys had to take a break. And this is just really costing you a lot of turmoil. Because we all know the earth signs like to be working on their goals. They like to be moving forward. You know, they like to direct and they like to plan their strategy and see it work out. You know, you guys are the ones who really take action towards making things concrete. And you feel stuck. You feel forced to take a break. And it makes sense because a lot of people have been, you know, laid off. A lot of people are unemployed, and that can make any earth sign crazy. Feel, you know, like they're going nuts. And I feel like you've really been working on trying to get back on the scene. But it's just not happening for you. You're on hold. And you don't like it. Some of you might not like it. But it's for your own good, earth signs. You're on hold because you need a moment to think. Because what's going on in your life, again, there's things that you need to work on a personal level. You've been given this chance to work on things that you haven't been, that you maybe been taking a blind side to, you know, maybe you've given a blind side to it, or some emotional problems or scenarios or relationships that you have given there fruit to be in the background. I don't know why I hear like it's, I see like, you know when you plant a seed and then you forget about it? And maybe it's not the seed that you wanted to plant, but you had to. And it's kind of like growing in the background. I feel I'm hearing obligations. Like a lot of you guys have obligations that you don't feel good about. They're burdensome to you. Their obligations or people or scenarios or circumstances where you guys feel obligated to perform in. And each time you think about that obligation, you're like, oh, I need to take a break. You're like, I need to take a break. I need to go do other things, you know, that need my attention, and I don't want to focus on this. I want to focus on the future. But the pause is so you could focus on this. You can no longer put your blind eye to it. That's what I'm hearing. It might be, I don't know what I'm hearing, home. You need to take care of the things that are happening in your home environment. You know, it could be issues with your family members. I'm hearing some of you guys need to really organize your home. You need to toss things out that you don't need. Like, I don't know why I'm seeing this garage full of things and I feel so overwhelmed and I just don't know what to toss. So ask for help, guys. You know, help is there for you. You're not alone. Some of you guys feel alone because of this. You feel you're alone. You feel you're alone on this. Some of you guys might not be acting correctly either. I love you, earth signs. I really do. But sometimes, you know, a little bit of that controlling nature comes out in you when you really want to control the outcome, or you really want to control how things need to pan out, or how they need to move forward. Or I feel like sit back. This could be also sit back. Let the situation handle itself. I feel like you already laid out all your cards. You already laid out your plans. You already worked really hard. I feel like I'm being told that you need to just let it bloom now. For some of you guys, you just need to let it bloom. Don't overwater it, guys. You already watered it enough. And you need to take action. And look a little deeper on those things, on those issues that you have been ignoring. You also need to look within you. Are there any habits that you have, or you know, any actions that you have taken that could potentially been a little manipulative or a little controlling, where people might not, I'm hearing some people might not want to be dealing with you. You might even be this shadow person. You know, they might be scared of you. And they might be avoiding you. Some of you guys feel a little outcast. That's what I'm hearing. Some of you guys feel like you've been left behind, and you feel like you've been made the bad guy. Oof, guys, this is a little heavy. I feel sorrow. You're not like this. You don't see yourself like this. You want to help. And maybe you have taken the time to see where your mistakes have been made. And you feel sad about it. You did things because you wanted a favorable outcome for yourself and for, I'm hearing, for some of your family or your relationship, but it kind of backfired. And now people might be avoiding you. or they might put you in the backdrop, you know, leave you hanging kind of thing. But you're not this. I feel like for some of you, you're not this. You're this. You're the light. You're not this dark shadow. There's light behind you. Yeah, and I'm hearing you really need to take time to let things grow. Maybe take a little backseat and just allow things to settle. I'm hearing settle. When you allow things to settle, it will just bloom into something new. And you can take action towards that. You'll begin to see the signs when you can take off again and start taking action. And I hear, be mindful of your words, okay? Be mindful of your words and how you use your words. Your words are very powerful and they really make an impact in people's lives. So be careful on how you use your words and how you communicate when you feel disappointed. That's what I'm hearing. Let's see the overall. Yeah, a lot of fights, guys. You see that confirms it. Rivalry. There's rivalry. Excuse me, I'm a Latino, so sometimes I forget how to say certain English words. But in Spanish, it's rivales. You guys have rivals. There's rivals in your field, in your energy field. There's a lot of fights. There's a lot of bickering going on, you know, but it's happening so you can make manifest a beautiful change in your life. And, you know, the overall message of this card is look at the fun side. Look at the funny side of it. And I know some of you guys don't want to hear that, and but look at the funny side of it. Look how maybe kind of like the comedy side of things, you know, in both parties. I mean, look at this. Yeah, if you do that, if you take time for yourself, you know, to take a back seat, okay? Don't pressure people. Don't get stuck in these fights. You see, this is what you're trying to avoid. You don't want to fight anymore. They don't want to fight anymore. Or a group of people that maybe cast you as this person. If you take a rest from it, guys, it will rebirth itself. If you see the funny side of it, maybe see how you've been acting in a comedic way or how they've been acting in a comedic way, it'll bring you back here to this time in your life where there's where it's festive. You know, a time in your life where it's festive, where you're happy, when you're joining forces again. You know, where life is lighthearted. And it's time to celebrate your accomplishments. I'm hearing that. It's time to celebrate them. And you want certain people to celebrate them with you. So get out of your head and being here. And allow things to settle so you could come here to the fun part, guys. This one wants to come out again. 8 of Cups. I saw this come out for the fire signs, guys. Just let it go. New things are coming. New beginnings that are being put for you. Look at this. King of Pentacles. This is an earth sign, man. This is someone who shows their abundant nature. You know, they're like, you know, the person that's cool-minded, who is very calm and reserved. And they're earthy, and they make people feel comfortable and welcome. And a true king, you know, a person that just makes you feel comfortable in their home or in their environment. Someone who makes people or their family feel that they are taken care of, financially. And they have all the assets, and they have all the tools that they need to bring success into their family environment, their home. For some of you guys, it could be your work environment. You have all the tools to bring success to your team. You are the one who provides this for them. You want to do this, guys, but don't get stuck in your shadow nature. You see? You're bearing fruit. You planted a lot of good things. You just need to allow them to ripe. Yeah, so this is your reading, Earth signs. Thank you so much for joining me. I feel like you have definitely a new beginning. A lot of happy times are coming for you. You're going to be able to celebrate your accomplishments, but you just need to take care of this bickering that's maybe going on around you, or certain problems that arise with your family or at home. I'm hearing for some of you at work, you might not be seen in the best light right now, and that really bothers you. But you want to be this. You want to be the person who people rely on and who provides ground. When there's somebody that you're near and they just make you feel grounded, safe, and protected, you want to be that for them. You want to be the person who provides all the resources for your team, for your family. You want to be the strong one. And you can. Just let go of some bad habits. Thank you, Earth signs. Have a wonderful weekend, have a wonderful new moon, and I'll see you in the next reading. Blessed be. Welcome, air signs. My name is Elizabeth Silverwillow. This is your new moon reading for August 15, 2020. And this reading is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, the air signs. Let's see what your angels and your guides and your spirit guides and your animal guides want to tell you today. Air signs, you guys make life so much fun for all of us. You guys always have something up your sleeve. You always have a funny comment to say, or a deep rooted, seated insight that just really impacts people, and helps them make changes in their lives. Or you guys always are full of information. You guys make life really interesting and fun. You're always communicating. You're always letting people know what's going on in life, what's going out in the world. So let's see what the angels want to let us know. I would also love to comment that I love your guys' wit. My goodness, what would we do without you guys in our environment? And you guys have the ability to just change the winds. Please forgive the noise, guys. There's just a lot of people in the house right now. But I want to get these readings done for you. So guys, there's a lot of messages that are trying to come through. So we just need to keep on reshuffling the cards so the readings could come out, and let's concentrate the energy for the air signs that are going to watch this video. This is for you guys. So let's see. Here we go. This goes on top. Here we go. And guys, look how the astrology plays out. I mean, I have the North Node going through my third house, which that's the house of neighbors. That's the house of the media, of communication. And Rahu, he always wants a lot and he always amplifies. And guys, let me tell you, a lot of noise in my environment. Outside of my house, inside of my house, you know, there's always noise. So please forgive me for that. So let's look at the cards. I don't do upside down readings, guys, so we're going to turn that right up. This is the card of the overall energy that surrounds you and is around you in your sphere of influence. This is your sphere of influence. What's going on? The overall energy of these cards right here. So it's the High Priest. So I feel like what your guides want to communicate with you is that ultimately you have the answers within you. All this time you've been trying to find the answers outside of you. But the guidance that you need is within you. It's not outside of you. You have to connect to a higher power. You have to connect to your higher self in order to gain these keys to that wisdom that you're seeking, to that direction that you need. I kind of feel like right now you're just exhausted. You are emotionally, physically, and mentally exhausted. Even when you take a break, even when you take a little time out, you're still very much stuck in your head. And you're just building up. You're amplifying the negativity that's going on in your mind. It's psychological issues, guys. You're amplifying whatever's going on. I feel like some of you guys were betrayed. You feel like you were betrayed in the past. You feel like you were backstabbed. You weren't appreciated. Whatever group you were part of did not appreciate all the qualities that you brought into that environment. And you feel like you were just shunned out and left alone. And I feel like you had a lot to offer. And you did offer a lot. You try to come from the best higher self of your, you try to come from a place that was regal. I keep on hearing like regal, noble. But it didn't help. Whatever environment you were in, that you felt like you were betrayed, you were backstabbed. You weren't loved. And you feel like you reached the end. And you can't continue anymore. You see how he looks dead? He's done. You see how she's laying down? She's like, oof, I can't no more. And is this you dwelling on it? You feel frustrated that it had to end this way. It could have been a relationship. It could have been a job. I'm hearing community effort. You made a lot of efforts in your community. Guys, community could mean church. It could mean places of where you gather together. It could be, like I said, religion. It could be a group of friends that share the same goals. But I hear like you were really let down by this group. And I keep on hearing group. I don't feel like it's just one person for these, you guys that have joined in here. I mean, maybe for some of you have been one person, but I'm hearing it's a lot of people. It's not just one person. It could be like two people or a group of people that have really let you down. Or you feel like a group of people have not been supportive of you at all. Like, you guys give it your all. You guys give it your 100%. You were there for those people. You were there on their dark hour, and they're not here for you in your dark hour. You feel like they don't make themselves emotionally available for you guys, or they're not there for you. They're in some land, they're in their own head, in their own problems. They're very busy. I just see people being very busy around you and not taking the time to do what you want to do. And you're just exhausted. And this is what I get from the Ten of Swords. This period in your life actually is going to change. So do not feel despair. Do not feel like this is not going to end. A 10 is the end of that phase in your life. So those people, if they're not meant for you, let them go. See, 5 of Cups. Don't dwell anymore on these people or this group or this environment that didn't happen for you. Don't get stuck in here. You see the water, it looks murky. It looks a little turbulent. And it looks stuck. If you get yourself stuck in here, you're not going to make any movement if you're stuck in your head. This is also known as the Drama Queen card, guys. So you may be over dramatic about it, melancholy. And let me tell you why the angels say you're being over dramatic about it. Okay, this already happened. Okay, this is already done with. Let's let it go. Let's put it in our past. Let's not dwell on it. Okay, now let's start thinking. A higher power. Let's get help from a higher source. Let's go deep within us, not in our mind. Let's go deep within us, within our heart. Using all your being to find the answers, not just your head. Stop being stuck in this head, in your head. Do things that help you feel grounded, I hear. Maybe some of you guys need to be out in nature in order to get this higher answer. In order for you, I'm hearing, to get inspiration. You need inspiration and you need vision. You need a new vision in order for you to restart your new adventure. This new moon is about new beginnings, about new opportunities that are coming your way. And we have some of the planets in December that are going to move into the air signs, into Aquarius, which fully supports the air signs. And that's where you want to be. So you need to let go of this phase in your life in order for you to be this person that you are, you know, like the high priest, a person who gathers wisdom from above, from all sources, who's grounded on earth and who's grounded in heaven. If he was stuck up in heaven, he would not be able to help, you know, the people on earth. The high priest is connected to heaven, but he's also connected to earth. And he is a person who is realistic about things. So you need to be realistic now. You need to take this detachment time for yourself. Air signs are very good at detaching. You need to take a detached point of view in order to get that bird's eye view on the situation and heal and let it go. You need to work on your healing. So let's see what else we have. Oh, guys, I don't make this up. I don't make this up. Look at this. Look at this, guys. I feel like this is part of the reading, okay? This is extra for you. Let's move the cards here so you can see what I'm seeing. This is exciting for me. The High Priestess came out. You need to go deep within your intuition. Again, connected to earth, connected to the divine, connected to your deep inner self, your deep intuition. In order to find the answers that are going to bring inspiration for you and bring direction in your life, you need to take a time out. You need to make that sacrifice for yourself. Don't worry about these people anymore. You know, take time for you. Make a decision, and the decision is to take time for you, and then good news is going to come your way after this new moon. Okay, guys? Either in 8 weeks or 8 days. Or that information that you need will come to you. But this is news or travel. This is actually a really fun card. You're going to get what you want, the information that you need, the guidance that you need, or the movement that you need, or that answer that you've been waiting for, or that call that you've been waiting for, or that offer that you've been waiting for. You just need to take time for yourself. Stop being over dramatic. Let go of the past. So that's all I have for you, air signs. Thank you for joining me today. And I wish you the best on this new moon, and let me know what you feel about this reading. Thank you, and blessed be. Welcome, water signs. This is your new moon reading in Scorpio. This reading is for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This reading applies for your ascendant, your sun sign, and your moon sign. The new moon in Scorpio is going to happen at 12:07 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's see what your angels and your spirit guides want to tell you today. Water signs, thank you for your emotional support. You guys always have heartfelt conversation with us. Help us connect to the water element. You're very creative. You're very intuitive. You always help everybody when they're in need. You're very compassionate. You're very kind. You're very in tune to your surroundings. You're also very psychic. This is your new moon reading in Scorpio. Let's see what your spirit guides and your angel guides want to let you know about this new moon. What opportunities are going to come your way, or what messages do they want to give you? One more time. Here we go. Feel this one goes on top, this one goes next, and we're going to do a 4-card spread. Water signs. This is your past, your present, your future, overall energy, and in the bottom of this deck, we'll get more information for you. So let's begin first with your overall energy. This is the energy that is in your sphere of influence. Let's see what your guides want to tell you. I feel that you're very nostalgic right now. You're being nostalgic about the past. There's something about the past that you want to bring forth in the future. So we have the 6 of Cups here. So the overall energy is that you're nostalgic about your past. And you could be nostalgic about people or friendships in your lives, or family members, or even a romantic person that you're thinking about currently who was in your past. It could be, I'm hearing, an ex-lover or a friend that you used to have that brought a lot of joy into your life. They were very creative, very passionate about their lifestyle, about their goals, about their work environment. These two together could also be that perhaps some of you had a job promotion prior to being laid off, and now you're feeling nostalgic about that time in your life when you had a lot of success and you were doing something that you were very passionate about, where you felt in your seat of power. You see how we have these two individuals sitting in the throne? This means a promotion. Some of you actually may get a promotion, and you may be feeling like there's not enough money for this promotion, but I'm kind of hearing that this group, whoever this group of people that I'm addressing to now, you are going to get that promotion that you've been working so hard towards, and you're very passionate about this. You've been wanting this for a very, very long time. And I kind of feel like your employer is just scrambling. I don't know why I'm hearing scrambling, but they're just really gathering all the resources and people and using, they're just trying to stock, they're trying to see where they could gather the resources that are needed to give you this promotion, to upgrade you. Yeah, and you see, somebody is going to receive this promotion versus another person. I'm hearing someone else besides you might receive a promotion too, but I'm hearing that you are going to receive the higher position. And if you are competing with someone else, they're going to receive a secondary position. I will let, guys, just excuse my parrot. She's been very, I have a parrot and she's been very noisy today. It's been a very noisy day, but I really want to get your reading started and ongoing for you. I really want to get this ready for you. Just give me a second. Baby, no. We need to put you in your cage, okay? Like, I'm not gonna have this. I need to finish this reading. Okay? Come on. Your friend's gonna be noisy, but you're not gonna be noisy. Okay? I'm doing this for your own good. I'm doing this for your good. I'm doing this for me and your daddy. Like, you and your daddy want to move out of here. Like, we need to get you moving. Come on, go in there. Go in there. You gotta go in. Thank you, baby. It won't be too long, okay? Take a little nap. I love you. Take a little nap. Okay, guys, let's continue to your reading. I don't know why there's just so many obstacles. There's so many things right now that are, so many messages that are trying to come through, but there's also a lot of blockages happening in order for you not to receive this reading. I'm not sure why The energy also feels heavy around you. I almost feel like there's people who are competing with you to get a position, and they don't want you to get, they know you deserve this position. They know that you have all the tools, and I'm hearing the experience and also the seniority to get this position, and they don't want you to get it. They want to win. So they're secretly working behind the scenes to not allow you to get this, because they want to get this position. I'm hearing like they appear to be all for you getting this, but secretly they want it. And they're also competing with you with the position. Some of you guys might not know that this person is competing with you for this position. Okay, but you're going to receive the offer. I'm hearing you're going to receive the offer. And you feel very nostalgic also, because this is going to provide you with the resources that you need to get the lifestyle that you've been wanting or that you had before. I'm hearing that some of you guys had to take like a reducement in pay in order to start your career again, and now you have this chance to get in race or to get in this position that you were before. Some of you may be nostalgic on that position that you had in the past, or that time in your life when you felt more grounded, where you felt that the root and the seat of your power, and you felt where you could maneuver around. You see these two guys holding their staff? This is a staff of authority. We also have two Aries cards here. The Emperor is ruled by Mars and the sign of Aries. The King of Wands is also a fire sign. So this could be someone who's very creative, someone who's very passionate, someone who knows what they want and they're going to go get it. I guess like a go-getter. When they have a goal, they go for it. They're fearless. They have no fear. I'm hearing that they're very giving and very kind. But I'm hearing that this is more you. You're very giving and you're very kind and you want to give. Some of you guys may find yourself in a position to give to others, to give to your loved ones. Because I'm hearing that you have had a lot of success through the past years. And you're trying to figure out how to give to others. I'm hearing financially. I'm hearing some of you guys may find yourselves in a position to be able to give and provide to some of your grown-up children. And you have the resources to do it. You may not be completely like having all the resources that you want, but I'm seeing that you have resources. And even if some of you are unemployed, you gathered money and you saved money in order for you to continue the lifestyle that you like, or I'm hearing the comforts that make you feel secure and emotionally stable. And you see all these cards, they're looking into the past. They're looking into this period in your life. I'm also hearing a lot of you are looking forward to reuniting with your loved ones during these holidays. And you're trying to figure out how to provide a special time to the whole family. So you may be dipping into your savings to provide this experience for your family members, for your older children and their children. I'm hearing grandbabies. Like some of you, whoever I'm speaking to you right now, you have grandbabies and you really love them. I'm hearing you feel so overwhelmed with love that you want to provide a wonderful experience for them. And you're just dipping into your savings in order to do that. And I feel like you have a balance. You're trying to keep yourself balanced in a way that you're not filled with overjoy that you will overspend. But I feel like you got this, I feel like you got your finances in check. Some of you may not have all that you want, but I feel like for many of you water signs, you have your finances in check. Even if you're receiving, I'm hearing unemployment. Some of you may be receiving unemployment, but you have like cash reserves. Or you may even have a parent who will provide you with some resources that you need to start a business. Some of you are thinking about starting a business, or you have already started your business. Just to let you know, Mars has been retrograde, so that usually slows things down. Whatever actions may have been taken up to this week, many of you have felt that your efforts were not bearing quick results, but you will reap. You will reap the rewards that you've been working hard on. You see, this is like the blooms that you see here. You will have your harvest. We see a lot of bounty here in these cards. We see a lot of flowers. We see the Emperor, calm, reserve. If you notice, all of the individuals in these cards, they all look calm, happy, reserved. We have a lot of children here in the cards, so this is family. Some of you may be also missing somebody, like a child. I'm hearing a son or an uncle from your past that you haven't seen in a very long time, and you're really hoping that you see them. I'm hearing even an ex that may come into a party that you're gonna, a family, or I'm hearing, this is what I'm hearing. Some of you are very nostalgic about someone in your past that embodied this King of Wands. They're very fiery, very passionate, very goal-oriented, creative. They're very giving and generous and exciting. And they're probably going to show up during the holidays, and you're looking forward to seeing them, or you're hoping that they're going to show up. But for whatever reason, I keep on hearing promotion. A lot of you guys are going to get a promotion. Or if you're searching for a job, you will be finding your job around March, around the springtime. Let's see what else the cards want to tell you. Let's see. Here we go. Look how beautiful that is. The Page of Cups. Yeah, you're going to receive good news. Some of you may get back together with someone from your past. Or you'll have the opportunity for a commitment. With someone from your past, or someone that's with you right now. Some of you may get proposed to during the holidays. Ooh, cat's out of the bag, guys. Act surprised. I feel like this is part of the reading. Some of you guys may be having anxiety over this news. I feel like this is part of the reading too. Yeah. Some of you are in the dark about this news that you want to receive, or these people that you want to see. You feel like you lost touch with them. You haven't heard from them for some time. I'm seeing the 9 here. I'm hearing maybe 9 weeks or a few months. I'm hearing months. You really want to see them. You're really hoping to hear from them. But I feel like not hear from them, you want to see them in physical form. And yeah, look at this. Some of you guys are going to get that offer. It's secret. It's hiding. Some of you guys are going to get a promotion, or some of you guys are going to get engaged. You've been working really hard for it. Let's see, yeah, look. Ultimate happiness. Uh-oh, some of you guys may get pregnant. I'm hearing some grandparents are going to hear that their grandparents, I don't know why I keep on hearing grandparents. Some of you are going to become grandparents, and some of you grandparents are going to receive news that either your child or your grandchild is pregnant. Very beautiful. Look at this great news coming your way. And I feel like this is not part of the reading, guys. Oh my goodness, you're going to have good news. Either way, you're going to have good news during this new moon time. You're feeling very nostalgic. You're keeping yourself awake at night, sometimes worrying about this. But you're going to receive good news. Wow, so we uncovered some of the hidden things that were hiding in the background that didn't want to come through for you guys. Maybe for some of you guys, let me tell you this, it was supposed to be a surprise. Maybe that's why things were occurring during the reading so you wouldn't find out. But if you made it this long into the reading, you were meant to find out, and I hope that it provides you with that emotional happiness, and I feel like emotional balance that you needed, and knowing that all your hard work will bear results. You were scared that you weren't going to bear any results because of everything that's going on in 2020. It's been a very hard year for many people, and they have been receiving a lot of no's. And people around you, you've seen a lot of turmoil going around with your friends, with your family members. And it's also kept you up at night, being worried for them. You guys are very emotional, and you guys not only worry about yourselves, you guys worry about everybody else. I'm hearing stop it. Stop it. Stop worrying. You got this. You worked so hard for it. You were there for people. Maybe sometimes not as much as you wanted to be there because you were filled. I'm seeing schedules with a lot of things to do. And you're trying to keep yourself emotionally balanced and calm through these trying times. And also you try to be there for all your family and your friends. But you guys did a good job, so you will be rewarded. Well, thank you, water signs. Thank you for joining me during this reading. I hope that you got the messages that you needed to receive. And I just feel really happy for you. I really do. This is a time of celebration for you. The holidays are going to be so magical for you. I see you surrounded with family members and being very happy. For some of you, if you're not with family members, you're going to be invited into other people's festivities because they see you as a member of their family. Well, thank you so much, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, for joining me today. May this new moon bless you. Thank you so much. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get more messages in the future. Blessed be.